shock and Gadan Waka Jab Paul be one local train of Paddy. Tatian Chipping a chipping. We got your move okay with that painting. Kijana and Kanya, think you lose thump up. Thank you for coming. Kadian Dugan ten and Dukan Ateny you got time. Because the chatting were called Chianaka Jam Nala to Jam dear. Go quite chill a Yan can got check a tiara paddy. Quite chill a camu yan tip. Look, we go okay, Nachana Mara and white go okay, but white. Now, white yan can go white go okay. Okay, la bende because kien jagal bel because pure the bay. Because pure the bay. Because Akuac Chipo Ateny work. What you we are defending Ateny work. Kayin Kijana Naratan, Kujala team do now work all Kachiliak and Galgal Facebook. La Kichi dia le dia work bande babango. And we work bande where dia bagale where I jam Kichi Tay work loy. Kachi. This kind of statement piss me off because of his president a king ain't to center wage. Taping Kijana could team under the rapping of his president a king ain't to center of prostitute a prostitution center. I can't be let the statement time work well. We have to defend him because we are government supporters. I am a full-time government supporter. But I will never support thieves. I will never support people that arrest women. I will never support people that violate the laws. And I will never support people that abuse our country. That support will never come from me. Unless I was drunk. Or I was not in my right mind. I will never support such kind of people that do wrong in order to be protected, even when we know they are wrong. When the shoes but dude could laba which. Abakan jogging Kijana the Theo. Panchol Barkazal Kwache Katar Pamlet. Jan Batau no pepper. Panchol Barkazal Kwache Katar Pamlet. Be you go loyal with Kachiran Kwanakan Gam Kubuela. The Lord Twanga Kelwandu. Well, Lama Woyloy Kachiran Kwana Pamtar with. Look, I quite you call Ali Barkazal. Kuij Balagi Matawum. Kwalang statement do ne lie Luela. Gway Kalorod Barkazal Oku Barkazal Bola in Bugapin. Ay balagi na pat Kijana, but tao no pet peda. Gway Panjol Barkazal, gway yellow kegatek. Kunabaran minyan do guayariao, gway kadal. Kayen kong white bin you then gway yellow cadu. A waiter Kijana. A waiter. I'm so disappointed in two people. Deng chaping wa quality ben like one kilo bala diet and kwa jam can attain work. I hope message yin gonna be chin in command. Kujala yin Kijana kin. Kuror koga won ke vijabana keg be kakalaka ken leleke. Ala koi kola to the point I won lela koi na chat and you white chola guajin. Na chat and you local ayana quite. And a chair and the bira and quick bag watch. You could yin below about tower yaka pepper. And a cheer white witch with Ariel, and chicken guajarel, and a cheer guajarwat, and a cheer white greech. And the Kijana Tira no Queen Kijana Kinera mediator. Yini I chol war at young cook it was just for protection. It wasn't you that protect me. A chayina look cover Kijana. I am the one that cover you up. Hey, and Kim will cover up Kijana. Why? Because when ware kwarana hilad kaya Kenya ten kaya gambe and I cholan tiangdu. Koga ki kan jam ra yogi na kalto. Koga ki jam well near a kalto la we need to talk about our love affairs. And I protected you in this public in order to do your services. Akwaje tung Kijana, katurut ke Kijana, man biur kungadia. I accept those things. Because South Sudanese and Niar Kubura na chol kachiraka. You are not the one who protected me, Kijana. Tong Guya Kator mediated. inki ka ben be ka to balela na kai ke ga kwai, let us do this and stand with the kwai. But I took it all for myself because I know you were doing something right. I thought that you are fighting for the justice, you are fighting for the truth. You are doing what is right for SPLA. Aya duke legacy SPLA mena look protect together. Inko protection. If you are coming out kujole we diarka, we diare lela, la Ateny ka chukai gwai, Ateny ka kai gwai yangu kene yakala gichin kayen. Kudwa ka Ateny ba right go in his office is a press secretary of the president. Acheka jodi politics, wache jodi personal affairs, where those are personal. What is personal do you mean? A personal no. Kui kuba lego kuba ping kai chola kwai wol bi kwai bi ping yit ka karo la ke chia Ateny loy ke personal. Kwela lwela Ateny ka chi lwel siriyar do handa no ka chi lwel bakana. This is where your personal end. Ateny kita yondo kubi statement chit ke lwe release to the public la ye na ting nya ka ke ya lam nyar ku kora po di da ngok na ki ye kan ba dom ba wayut ba gwaj kana chia murta akil lwel hondo. Akil welo anda kachizelo kulera mami kubijala la jambo la jambo kamera. It is where you have your personal life regarding the sexual affairs. You can say whatever you want to say when you are in the bathroom. Tana rera Ateny wek tana rera na mami kujol tulden ja chotbe kujola nyany no bezet kweja jam kweja le la yen na ya tikala wo bodom pin ka gwai ba gwai kara wanda kara mam dei kachi chua da dun nam ka gwai kederot wanda ko ga kwai wa chin nim so bira ba na ben kula wa da ngusuru ran gwai rada rod wanda achiran dile bula kula la ngusuru ran gwai rada rod kamera nyin wanda ba ba na alwel ka be ka Facebook ku chula kada na Ateny wa ga chi ja tai sir ya da nom ku jola tar jala dun ka loy kamera ko jo jam ka lwel ku ye ka yinya Ateny wa ga bala ne ki nok mana kawo ene jam en welken wado e kaka welke ksirino jam wan jang Kijana lupyo kuwe rura wa ko chila ben live shameless men that came in live video la ka Ateny weko enga di kam kun di le bando kule na ting ya ne bengala ka chol dia ko di dam ba ben ba wuj ba yam na lwera nyan kuilom ka paleran chitken tele chiene de joga no kai ka ko kumpan cho Junub Sudan. Tani chiane de jog ena wewa kot kumpan cho Junub Sudan. Ana kwa chitiek ror, chitiek diar kwa teke. There are men that married women. They respect them. We have men. Kwa chidi malunga one have more than 100 women. Kwa nyira katiak with honor. Achu dele buk shwalen ke chitken ga ke sexual harassment. Because I nyira ka wich bukatu na chinya gam kalapanden ku tiak rasmi ku biba. We have men chiman makir guy tiap. Makir no more than 120 women. Kaya diarke. A diare la ba paran ku tong bab to kule nyandu chan yar. Ku yigen. Ela ku jwan nya ku tiak ku med ba. Rora dror chitiak diar gwek Kijana. I gwek pan cho Junub Sudan. Especially in young culture. Ala ror gwek. Ke ror chitiak diar. Bika bay ba bika chok. We cannot call those men as sexual harassers. Lanu akayera la kubinyaran butut biro gam kayen kuluin ka weng kupia kubiba. Yoka changcheria ka chimoy kwejen kale kuletia with honor. I have witnessed the wedding of Makir guy tiap water Kenya. Nyan chi jot. Enya chiralia kule kwejen. Gota je to gorot jot kulele ne nyan chilia je kawi ba kedi nyai kemet. Kule Makir ban kule la yen yana batiak lanu rana chuo ko dukien kule le nya ka chia ka chilich kwa chia ku yu kalam far ka chibam ben ku tiak with the honor of 150 cows. That is not sexual harassment. Eran chiro loin kule la na tiak diar ke kube ane ya chola na moin diar. Eran chiro loin kule la na moin diar. Kukagwach arbo chirin sara na chenin ka kimurio. We cannot call those men as sexual harassers or sexual abusers Lakini na jo ran chiri time work. Ran chiri time work, ran holding a political position. Ran rochi oke siyasi. Ran e jalwele ye na ya nyating nyanting bating. Banyan ding bating. Kakaya Lord ba ya korpo dira nguk. Kuna ki ye gane nyankan ko bataja kayen kana chia murta. Diet lamba rot kulam balagwaj. What does it mean to you? Has a man outside there? Has a man with a mother? Has a man with a sister outside there? What does it mean to you? It doesn't sound like harassment to you because it is normal. Lanu we gachi diara surtar videos kutwaje kega everywhere, but it is normal. Nirte janga chaga surtar be videos kutaga kapin, and it is normal. Because young one janga will allow kubinya surtar kutapin. Because that was not your sister. That was not your mother. Lanu na ye nyan kuye na chilwe ki chit kana. You will not come here by nyan bam tiat Facebook. Kulwe la ka chie tan lwel ke okay. Is okay. Jola tan ye jam kene nyan kuye na chira surta. Wala nyan kuye na jola le na ya tin ka ya lot. Ku dia dam na nyan mor kan ba lu grab ku gwang nyal. You will not come here and start talking like that. Because you are people of your interests. You don't think of others. That is another case for me as a Akuac Wol. I check case there. And Akuac Wol, I check in young and a knock. I can run that in a knock. And I'm tear quite up. Look, Lanya, I can campaign, do a campaign, work I cheat and why work I cheat. Now I can't buy a gum. Lakini chia kwa rana nantum. Achia kwa tik gonna tak the way Akuac Wol tak. Achia kwa tik gonna lui the way Akuac Wol ka kalwai tin Kijana. Diara ai chak ka thong. Ba tak tak gonna ka jala wari bi jang ting mom to no. Kwa ya ten ka lela kwa koi nim. Rani de bakala mom zurup ko. And he cannot handle it. If she cannot handle it, what is the option? Tung yal wol. Kiran chola tanya kilo lumpa kiryo kichale la kana tung randin kamarat chidan. Oga ora je wan tung kan wara ninka. Oga ora ten to ninka in je wan tung yal wol. Was my friend, we eat together, we stay together. Now we are here at prison kita in lo kada. Ki kada lo mier nya. Ke rana la pat kala jam ke bang. Wala zurup kalwel. Kita in kada lo well ke tigwai. What are you telling me? What are you trying to tell me here? Atany ke na wul karorian ke na cha blue reveal la no acha long. Kwan ti long kule lo kapal ke. Nyan tu ka chiliaj. Kule ka butia go palen go ko ya Nairobi kuryopai. And I'm willing to bring their name out na ngon ngora tan ngora jaiko. Kuwe ka liak ko we churu we nyan tiet ten Facebook we. La ka kunya ka rir wo thar ka mok kun ji tok twal bi chirwe. Te we ga yuk la gwe ya tan ke okay ka wala mok kun. A mok kun ba ka wel kala bi tan we ga la gwa ja mok ku pal ka dia. Tawega yu ka okay and gwe ya tan wek. Kerana muang de wel ku blok sabun ku le bu chuo ka tan wek ku le la tan ba tam ka dan ku pal dia ka chi por ya ka ya luoi ke. Pal dia ku bara moka iten. Gay is allowed. Acha kri benen weri wa chi ya ka kar tin every day. Ala ka dere ran ba nu reason no nyan ku ka la tarmur. Ku mora la tarmur. Kutung batia kala tarmur. Kuna error ti that time work jam kia. How many men outside there that are willing to follow the step of a time work? If you are not condemning it right now, how many men outside there that have the same thought as a time work? Like yeah, nothing and then they will grab by the pussy. Why? Te we ka yu ka me de pay wa to ko me de pay wa pot irana mo wel ko again welcome wakun be time we ke gala gwat what time we need to understand we all deserve equal right in South Sudan as women. It is not about me, but it is about those women that can be carried away by the money that they deserve to have it freely. Where you know Sudan ke ga ten toro no me yen tor murni ache weka. That money belongs to the public, and it is a right of every woman to deserve it, not by sex. A right kwatik. 35% ache yuk diar pancho you Sudan e yike waden bikana back tulnim bigala yoka position. Wala yike ashan bikana take tulnim ku bigala yoka kubika miot kana muk. That 5% ache yuk diar. Aki yike ku chika chul deramum. Now what you chul deramum? Kalaka diar ku bigangi ku big 35% bi muralum ku gem ka bak ku bi ya deranum birana ngi your right come with the sex. Atany wa ka chidile bu koy bi yakku je galal koy nim public. Dior did more than 500 women in the whole ku yo ku ya jantin ku le ye na ya titing ke ya la po ku yo la ja chola din ngok na ka kan dom di rat bala lu ku yo diar jala nyi pinya you keep quiet. You cannot sit down and you keep quiet for such kind of harassment being done in front of your face. You are not being respected. You are being treated as sexual object. Na yelwel ke ka tenkir ma yar ki dem. Yelwel ayana ki dem ayana lu grab kule taj. Ya turi hang ma chare ne lu grab kule taj. Ya nyande ngarang ne lu grab kule taj. All those women holding position, are you telling me Kayata and Akuac grab wow, you want to tell me they are not beautiful? They are Katinkalu hold position. They are not ugly. And if Ateny generalize all women, it means that he is willing even to go behind their knickers. Are they live in their panties to go cake? While in Yurka Kaka Yoka them. While a man in a team at you and Ateny work. While a Yankin in a team at you. You need to question before you defend. Defend. There is a time for everything. And there is a time for truth. You challenge. Position unless you are all coward. Unless the red yard you know Sudan could again how to fight for their right. Can be Kagatanya Dunyan Kobitka. The statement that will say to them was okay. They are okay to be treated as sexual object. You all studied. We got to pitch. You got kill us college. If we count the number of women that are educated inside South Sudan and outside, there are many. Can you accept yourself to be called if you are beautiful, they will grab you? Being a white. He was not sitting down in his bathroom and talk shit the way he was talking. He came in public that is representing. He's the face of the public. He's not the face of his toilet or his own Ateny family. Kunaya face of the public, then you need to address the public in the right way. Not in an abusive way by targeting the gender. You can't target women. His statement was wrong and is wrong and is wrong. You got no right. Okay, forgive him. What it is not about forgiveness. We are not God. Engadian knowledge. It is about the respect. If you don't respect my line, how would I give you the respect? For how long are women going to be abused in public without any proper response? And when I issue degrees right away, a degree more, okay, in South Sudan. Okay, in South Sudan, but degree more because I issue. Like all Nairan, Wairan, Paka, whatever Chatagum about DR because they are nothing, they don't have a voice in South Sudan. Because they are women. And I keep it there. Ateny taken a beard and a chair by Timage. Nakade and the other capa and attend your kaka bibe cookage. Kakunga bika bacon a dila kung lamur. Take the other pan, attend your kaka bibe cookage. Kakunga lamur beer cake. Could be Jabba here. You got no right to bam benten kulele. Okay. Politically and personally don't go personally with the time work. What personally was there? The cheer time you need by Gana York and I think my way a thing of morality. There are any York nothing in the thing, the dear dumb by Jarwood, who let them could get a wong naka you got a murkan to pump it. Come what you do? Could you don't turn by again? Kaki train bound take a can work your lela kaleng and personal life different from it. Etanoja Jabana don't intend the key train door. Alang and two different things. Ranch till the argage, Kuran chat the army. They are two different people. Ranch at the army, making the arwar Kimanalat El Kia Train Loy. I think different Kaga did you. Atany chin different kaga de joke because I chat the army it don't want you to tia kubuni ba jale ba ken ba care kuburu no ken Tayina ya winning Kijana la tay work kalanam dia me kabin all over the wall what was he doing? Was he a sex donor? If a sex donor sometimes don't deserve to be given a title as a father of a child. Because I let go quite collecting, Natona and Piel. Kayin Jello ku Pelton, Kunyangton ku Pelton, Kayin in the Lubby Dom, Kulet Jokia Kunka. Jokia Bakaba, Martin took a time to meet Kamadi, Nambukaba, Tot and to be a little Kunuka and Ateny work. That's house belong to Ateny work. Being a sperm donor doesn't mean you are a father or a married man or responsible. Responsibility doesn't mean inject the sperm and walk away. Are two different things. It is rather being a white, the sperm that are already in the syringe, that are already being put in a fridge, and you buy them, come and insert them in your vagina and have a baby, than going to have a man that will never look back to you. One night stand. With less than 2 minute chat. You cannot come here back when you pin and you say that what Ateny work is doing is okay. Oh, I'm one young. Fuck being one young. Kaya mon kaluya and abuse come one young. I be one young kaluat and abuse. Ela ku kaiken to kunyang to nachona rancha manga. Kuchonti manga to a mug, bamboo, banu kaito, kimanalik. Chatting ku kai to ku chatting katila bi pa ban ma ne na linkan ku luang ba jang aling te mi kwa che cham ba tol ku ke la ba kan kai to ku nyang tin Ateny wa ka cha li kiro lo mangai bro yok diari betenga yo ku gwai ku nyang tin ku le tong yo ku gwai ku nyang tin ku le ku gwai kin ku nyang tin kwe ya le la na tiang diar wa ke alat ge ma yilat gem ka du ka ta cha gwa ya ka lu responsibility. You are not taking good care of them. Kenya Ateny Kenya Chaliai Kubeba. Kubema documentin Balia, I can have what you took a year. Collecting now we take a light to a lamet leg and a talk now we by Jalka, Jalba Pandi, who can't get in a Chanyari and a Kiwaki on the Arogin, a quit and a lady. You are playing with the government money. We'll take a tankacha weapon man. Our weapon charge in Sudan and weapon charge in Sudan is a collective responsibility of the people that are representing. I am the voice of South Sudan, Kijana. You need to watch out. I can voice it, don't voice. Under who ever ban return. La way yak baban. I jam we are government supporter. We support the government, but we don't support tax. We don't support criminals. Kaloya time work. I could pick your quite nyan be. Nyan young a medical thing book a book war or die. I can't go around with Ben Yan quit the pink lele, and I look at your lawyer, Yan quitting, but why can't die and could eat bapto? Lord Banyan could gather. Leg and Lord Kanya lay but why a time where Queen about it bapto, Caluban about leg and the result. How good he was in bed. Nali Lord more a quine lock on a lock or Japana, Jarwood, Yartrin no man more. Kulel kunyoi bapto, Kulel man, you do Kayan, Ale Bambe leg and result. How was it? Don't come and tell us here. Na kaloya time work, ka okay. I can get you all okay. Can get you all okay. Attack the other, you all attack. Where the matter? That will yak in your pet kum, I can get died. The Lily and Rana young, what Queen Jala Yoke, twin by. The twin Sudan and the twin presidency or a press secretary, it doesn't mean you belong to it that was inherited by your family to you. Quite work at all, Sudan, Timon walk you along why I bear, Sudan, a buy and a cake. A panja, you and a cake. And you will not come here and you tell us, keep quiet and can get on the government. And you are a government supporter. Keep quiet, it is okay for you women to be arrested. We are all harassed. And it's okay to be harassed. It is not okay. Being born beautiful, it doesn't mean a curse. Or having a pretty face, it doesn't mean a curse. Now a statement, the African language, the beautiful woman is a beautiful, but the behind it will suffer. Let us see, Chagin Adam, Kakamuran Batabin. Kamurta be murta kudu lo will by a nganyiten kunana murta kudu tak kuba yogran kake by one willingness. Prostitution is a willingness of one's interest. It is not a force. If that is a force, then it is determined or it has been termed as harassment or raped. And what we 5 degrees, Kijana. How would you say you are educated? You have 5 degrees and you don't know ethic. In that statement, ethic. I have passed university and I passed the colleges and I have my masters and you don't know ethic. What is the difference of your education with Riang Machar? Riang Machar that finished PhD and continue coming back to tell the people that the war is a solution to gain your interest to lead the people of South Sudan. Instead of him saying that democracy is the best way for you people to support the right person to defend the country called South Sudan or develop the country called South Sudan. Why would you abuse Riang Machar? Yet you have the same characters as Riang Machar. How would you come here and you tell us Riang Machar kachibai right? Kuega you kuega root where kaga wona chipi kala ka ba chok bai where da ku chi chok bai. What those uneducated men that were in villages, they never treat sex as an object, especially something to do with a woman's pussy or private part. No any village man that will come out and talk about it, even when they see a woman is taking a bath. They will not look at her. Even when a woman is walking naked, they will respect her privacy. They will see her right there in their face. walking naked, taking a bath in front of their face. But they will never mention something that when I see your breast, I feel like going to touch it. They were beautiful women by then. Those naked Jenges, naked Dinka women that you see them taking bath naked, they were beautiful. They got nice body, nice breasts, nice pussies. But no any man from Dinka traditional society or in Dinka culture ever come out and said, when I see women taking bath naked, I feel like going to grab their breast or try to grab their pussy or try to put them in bed and satisfy myself. If that man ever exists in history of Dinka, that man is not alive. Why? Because they will kill you right away. Any arrow of Kankan. Kachita in Loy Woolly, a collar erod. There are Louis and Wajo, Kubilaganali, because people see him as a press secretary of the president, close to President Salva Kiir. And he has to be treated like a god. Say whatever you want to say, support whatever you want to support. But I have a question. The first lady of the country, you think that is not beautiful? What about the vice president, Rebecca Nyandeng? You think that she's not beautiful? What about the defense minister? Defense minister, how do you call her? Angelina Ateny? You think she's not beautiful? What about the minister of education? John Aditya. What is her name? I forgot her name. I'm going to remember her. You think she's not beautiful? Or you are trying to tell me Nunu Kumba is not beautiful about SPLM. That is holding all the chairperson. The chairperson of SPLM that is holding the affairs of SPLM and the political party itself. You mean she's not beautiful? Or are you telling me every representative of women in the country called South Sudan aren't beautiful enough to be grabbed by the pussies? Or this was targeted for the poor? Was that a statement made by Ateny was targeting only the poor young girls whose family cannot afford the school fees? Whose family cannot afford the clothing or their basic needs? Or are you trying to tell me that those women at Ateny was meaning are the women that were meant for marketing on the street, or the one that were sitting in the hall were the one representing the voice he was speaking? Ateny does not only deserve the removal, but he deserves to apologize in public for disrespecting women for years. He has been disrespecting women for years. Tolan you Guinea and Kayario, Bican you Kaye Kadang Kayang. Yes, her being Nunu Kumba being the SPLM secretary, still she's the one holding it while the president is not aware. When the president is there holding, then he will take over. But right now he's the one holding all these kind of affairs inside the country. Kaloya Ateny I check a well and Kabibe position is best. Ateny deserve to apologize to women. Etung no chintarmu. Tung dile biya lage na yi na ting yan deng ka gwaj. Ka dir gwaj wel wi ki ba lewe ka che deng wa diar Junub Sudan. Are you trying to say you are not beautiful? I say, okay, can gonna get you look at your thing, okay, let cake, so I'm not beautiful. You continue talking at time where. Well, my mom is not beautiful, so at time where keep on talking is okay. Or your sister has a man is not beautiful. We could work for the Chelu support. When you see something that is targeting the countrywide, it need to be addressed in the right way. Not in a way you know what, and I'll call Kijana Ben in order for my voice to be hard because I will look like I am defending. So I will look I'm nice, so a time where will appreciate me, or they will know that I love SPLM and I am the true patriotic of SPLM. That doesn't show it. Te wega SPLM tinka good at bro good kajiria kala where kwega chi ka bai chi la twen ka bai chi ron mai bai ron mai yit bai ron chuk yit long ki tain lwe la wrong from kwa che ka le ram ben beten ku le wo we are standing with the tank kaloya tank right kuke politician kuengu kana yakala dikinen kungadit. This is a public office. A public office. Rana kila ke gwe yana le ye ni la ka yila chat kalang right do lo represent. Bankir ma yar doesn't mean in a context no majal ram ka yen. Wakilu mean na lord na chiwi bi na wa ka yila. Kay do la J1. J1 was not meant for sex. The two were fools. J1 a kilo mean kept for sex region. Or it was a region that is targeting for prostitution. It is an office. An office that is guiding the whole nation called South Sudan. One person cannot poison J1 with his own bad behaviors. At time talk, I just deal with the pure war to J1, I just deal with bad poison behaviors. War can bear that if you couldn't tend for news. A quan can bear war, catching and tin young at your room, but right, who can well maintain to anti Benjal, who the year could you will. How would you feel? Kurim kai ka chokala kulela kula kumko music when news ke you know ku big ka chira benjam no one is going to talk about it. Right now is the one confessing. Ayen lu confess wang de blela yen ka cha gwai na tieng ran ke ala nyar kula ta tok ayen chi ja jamarot aram mit jang ti karai. Nyantina kula har ti la lom ten real. Bi won tina biawa chen nin ko di da chi jam tin. Bi luoi wo ni kwa kale pare ko re ga ke pa yi. Et no chi dien cho pa yi chen bang kur tin chen dien cho tan dio. Aka koi mu bit after pagong. Du wo kiang dan mo yang pagong ake kan thwen ku bi pa yi ka chuk ke bian den. Ku bi diet ko ke diet ka bi ja lu ben chen. Kumana kular ti nyai mo nya kular chen me da rumtin e man pa yi e man pare ka dia kular ko le la tan. Ana chila hong kaya kat batiang di bandut. Kudut yang dian ku belagana. La unmit ana la juba ana nyan kwang kwai. Ana bala jam ke bang kuna la bang le akon. Teleng ke le yaga ka bula lo chen de chita nya na nyai fe. Mantin jang a chi jam kular and his statement were all true. Jam de na kular jam en kale. En kin ki chiero ban dial bitan be jam tong. Bia ye na nyu da tuang do ku ya le la ye na tieng nya ka la nyar ku la to ku dir gwaj a chan ku bang ni ku le ka tar ya mi ye kin ele nga ku la lu won tin pa ya ku la won tin parik ma di nga wul bi ko dit ma pare bi ro jot bi ko jang jang rebi bi ga jam bi voice na gam ba gamen ku lege na tan bar ke chalo ka ya wi nji di le bin tik nya ke mit ka wan fa ki po ke mo kwa ki kan ka ke mo inde alo rai no wi pa rai no wi will by will pan cho junu Sudan will wa won ke chuwar ka tol ke marka will ware kwara ne tai tim chok will ware kwara po dia we bu pir ti bu pir will wara ro tak lombe ba nin srino lombe nin marta bai hi
Hi, my dear.
yes hi
I have too much pain in my arm for injection. So today is green and blue.
okay I'm live I will go there
Sorry.
yeah
After some time,
yeah
you push on.
sure thank you will war ka chen man tin kan wa te kai wong Ateny wa ga chira wa mình war quay tay tim chuk je kok rane ngong ta bien mur yok tin kay ra len ya ga la bai le dam yak kay na bia touch am ba tiek dia kyo ko ba jala ren nom la ko ai pan dio ko ai ha kyo ku chi ko pan dio ya ba pya bela twen ka da manda ga tay wa ga ra kar to ngwe ya ke kai wa ta wong era na tin ba ka den cho la pya de la lum be ro gwai bien jol da la yang mo in order to feel like a man ku bela twen mu tong ator gi ko tin ta yogen murtun we ki ka we ke jana ele ke bab ko ele ka pyap kai war ke rut gwa ya pyap wa te kai wong tin te mur yok tin kai ko ga ye ge mur ko ga ye ge bu ka long yin bi ran ben nan bi lai mo bác bài luyện war ko ru kwa ja pyap rana da kwai ro sabun rana da pinye le wood bien chul chwak mum tin bien kwai so that you will continue fighting to liberate the country na chak ba ja lu liberate bu ka kwai war ka ke le na la bai dom nya ka na bu tiel diar ba ya chat ka ni a chi diar ke na tia ku nyu chi ka ni ngwe ya ke kwai wa la jal kar tum de ka chi dia tan wa ka jal kar to kwai war ka ra kar tum akatar kwate bai they have respect Ateny wak le bend no ke respect hit respect of women is always in Islam dinal mas Islami wala en sharia den Arab sharia pada pe sharia lela tiga yete u yen ta ya dia retin mo ya chelatin ta chi dia nyu tin rum dia mo ya chelatin ya moite Ateny ra shumal qua chỉ tiếng về diare ka tek tin ti ka chi ti ka chien ben ka ret ka lim bek a japon ti ka chi ting to li balon ba ting yin diar ko ka sara sunna ka nyin kuma ta tin en dai ten ta tin ngene na ran ting qua ba tiak tin chứ mình nói chỗ là nhoạc chỗ là nhoạc chết diar ware ka coi rút coi như je ja mara ka rút coi như cái đó không na tay wa erot ko nya chola nya wa ro ko nya pya dan wa de lo me ran lo bi ni na chi ni cho ka chin ko chulen wong num tin bi ne chong na chi okay ka jal bla tong mu tong thor dama daga tay wa ga ra nyir lom ko tum nyira they are just like flowing like a wine you just see them like nothing you eat them like chocolate we ba gwai in the bed or we ba gwai on the street or we ba gwai to no ka yo kudu there are people who fought with the scarcity of women they can't get any single woman ke nya ka ngi je ke war ka ya gwa ya ka ke nya nyak rur war ke gwa ya ke nya nyak ka war ke gwa ya pyap by then when you were suffering ya ka tan wa ga ban pol kede bla ka be chumal ko ja ban ben nyir war ka ya ka te nyir war we gal be ya ke nya nyak ka ke ga gwa kula ba ga la gwa ya pyap kulera na le gwa tim bitim wut ko ben tu la chong num te rana lab ufra la we ku bien chul da la dai ngam tin bien ka pi bu ngi la chul ka lu ya ta na lam nya le ko nya bu bai be pya ka be ya ti ngam la nga tiang de yo la dai wa le kai be kar ka de kai chul che gok chumal ku le la ben ba le la yen the only way na le la jewan ka kai yen bu gwe ja la nyuk ka a chiang de le bu gwe nyuk ka pan chwa junub Sudan Ateny Wang need to respect every woman. He deserves to apologize to women. In Ethiopia, akaya gwai war be kadang be dor. Era yuk ten be yuk be ben be rotam ka gu. Be yuk ke kai ko ga gwa ja piat kai ko ga gwi ja ke nya nyak. Akaga ya ka loy war. Ke waden te we nyir mo nyir ke ga liu. E nyir mo jing ka galiu wale diar mo jing ka gali chan ba karum mo kan ti wa ka room wrong. It is because SPLM was protecting the right of women. It was teaching the young man to understand that any woman that is with you in liberation is your sister, is your mother. You need to respect their dignity. Kana tin ki mo inda tiya ku ki mo inda ti jal bla won ka lo mo inda lo tit bi kai ko bi lu abio ja ke nya nyak kai ko ga lu bio Ethiopian women kai ko ga lu bio ke ga pyap kai ke ru da pyap kai ko ga di le bia lai ke la dom wong ku le ran chul le chuak mum tin ku yen mu tin chul ko ke tiep lai a chi kwen why? Because they respect women. It was a respect for women. That is why they were doing all this. Achia wade le diar bi ke gar humriya. Nyanti randa de le bu kwa yi mto ji lom ten ko chirum. They will respect it. Rande le bi bal ben nok bu chen ko ngon ngoda durot la kat ma bu ma wut bu nyaay bu dok kin kai ken. Ka chen en ke chi luyen. That was SPLM, we know. I remember Wari Wabu Bema Yarwal Bugyaba Bentulo Chok. Kubuma Jaba Noctulo Chok Bugyaba Bula Wow. I was working with my sisters. I thought I get die and the down room by catching. Well, a rant yaba will rep. Well, a rant yama will rep, well, nothing. Kichulo ma bazen chitat good copy down. Why? Because simple with one yard, boy, ya walk, well, and I am a boy, ya walk. Can that mean Baba Blue Mullen, de loy? Could be Kala walk at yet. Well, am I do kin in Biatin wine to go quick? Kulela Mitka, the Alkegale. Or I should deal Bugata Tim Chok for years, Kumidata Bani. That was why Wama the Chiban Dorbe what you Wama called, who went to get a room back. Kula kudukin kubudupan mwanja when you my chen ataban go ma gole I cannot keep up with this because I just dilaban to wong kujala mi da korachin palkian bajal wa ma the bampen ko wo luen ke bo ya bo enta war chi ma la to tu no ku dong pe wa yak yan ku nyan kai dit kujala nyan ta chen and me. And one of my brother, my father was in different region, the rear and Katin. Wama Tonga, a Kiawan be ye, Town Tintong, Kutongan Takartu, there can a rare and Chijaba Mania, my sugar won't be at Choko one. Chatty. Our Kuban don't walk a dear. Nala Margaret way, Gonyan kind of right name Gonya, but open one young, the Arabic. Jinwa. We remain with my sister, Kujala Mika Chima Bankwai. Kana mun dia kwara ne le tena mana kwa e chiru rep a chin kana ye rep ye loy kani ye je loy YouTube cham then the nak choke ele la room kudu pal lem kudu pal kudu room nyerian kudu nak ngart na nom kaka ke kaka ye loy Jogi ni chital ka cham do del tit. Ni del bi tatin ku cham do tit bi cham la kin waden cham bi ran mor du balom bi wiping ku ka jin no bi gwarian. These stories you are the one creating them today in order to look good. If I ever talk about what SPLM did or SPLA did in the bush, I will talk about the torture. But not rape. Or arresting women. Chanbiran, take a low harass, Bijalil on white, and the Chiwaka dom get ya laba, take and white, and a chair of the loy. The Arkoga dom ka chatka cock, who can't meet the bigger right, bigger attempt, who had could be quite up, who tell the cake. I can't be wrote the other day, red cake. Nan yan chi bain dom bu jot bi nyai real ke tiang de kala hok be kwa ki ko pun ka nyirwar chi karum bi ka nyai ke diar ken ke ji are tin mutin ke diar ken they call them as our women. That is not raping and that is not sexual harassment because the nyai bu we nim ta bu we nim ko again etin ke nyai bu we nim ko again na tai we ke diar nyai be no ko ke e wi tin ko Yang non tau yang Ateny wagan te nyire la bekin men lom kurum tok kunyang tin ku bela bekin men rom kurum tok kunyang tin ku le ken god kurum tok kunyang tin yang no elangam when you misuse something then it will lose its value. Ateny, it has lost its value because I'm misusing the women. Adi harka chikal we misuse ela timiteng man waitan ku gwai ku pelpen ku le teng man beten ku gwai ku pelpen ku le teng man beten is using the women, not love. Ku sexual maniac rani a sex maniac achi deliberate way empower to have a position in the government ku le ka pal break achi lu frustrated. Ateny wa ku panachi ko pejun ku le ka we Blue in public, ka waden bukana Lucas red, bukan Lucas castrated. Blue castrated. Kuja pol broj walel monjang. Na chi ja roj ka jo pol ja bana jam ka public bu jala lel na chola ne jam ka le wet ka jam kan ka chiran la ka luyetar. Rana yeti rumrial. Ayamo right away benok. Iran to take room there. They were shot to death. Iran to take knock right away. I have observed one case when I was young, and that was way in 2001. And Yanki Moyara, like he was in love with a woman, with a man, then later on went and changed his mind. She changed her mind and then go with another guy. When that guy found them on bed, and that happened in Nazareth for wow. Well, anything, Katasirino, Walatin Kuledang, La Vega cut right away, came with the gun right away, then shot the woman. Could take a right book, but take to Wachton. Could you judge your Kalaran, they did a gore? When Kijaya Yaban, you could leg at a dumping, go down, keep tapping, go moit right away. Chiran Chebampo. Why? Because he killed a woman. Where is that right of women? Where is it gone? The right of women were defined in the way back in SPLA. The right of women were defined in the way back in Bashir time. You don't rape women. You don't kill women. You don't disrespect women. Where is it now? Are you trying to tell me these are different faces? The 21 years struggle of SPLM in the country called South Sudan was done by different people, and the one leading the country now are different faces? Are you trying to tell me the Kirmayar that fought for the country, that fought for the right of women, that fought for the justice of the people of South Sudan, that fought for the freedom of the people of South Sudan is a different President Salva Kiir today? He's not a different person. It is the same Kirmayar war, quite now yet. Nyan wala na chi moy dira rumrian wala tin ko moch na le moch wala ko dam ko le ka wi petaw ko dangi kala moy no ngule moy no kir ma ya to ngen che ban bebe save our life kule pal ga kemit a chila askriya ke very young and she can't take any bullshit from no man bibe kule ka to mbele ka wade mbi yeng moch a che bana ga moch bien arreten why? Because she was a woman. She was a young woman. And she knows how to fight for her right. Kuna yana mwingine na piren, kangwara kipole ya. The same thing could have been done to him. Ya tangwa bana bento no new definition of SPLM, ban we defined him kakwai. Who is here to come and define for us the new definition of a woman in South Sudan, the value of a woman? And he's comfortable sitting there in the office, in the president's office, because he thinks what we are saying in the media is a junk. What makes him think that this is a junk? The same media is the media that removed the most leaders in Africa, if you are not aware. It was not done on Twitter, or done on email, or done in a personal application. It was done by the media, and the media was none other than Facebook. I like your respect there. I hear root to tear the week a man okay. The king is the little by a tor diam. I lay in it boot if a guy mutin could love and collect young little Chaguayan win. The Chaguayan got a white catch to go po. Do you think I think it Benny Pangamba came yell in your Tell on a yin white couleur the real canyon, but Yalla real quite you hey way. Yajamat young dear woman thing and get them to Chaguayan and Chaguay catching a she's not going to open up her leg for you. Why? Because we a cigarette. Somebody else may call it on you. Cannot wait, white local Lakira and white nam jelly cannot mention it. We do not think Jakuduna law because women don't know how to define their right. They don't know how to defend their dignity. And get you a dog. In a king game what you white could be by you collect your kind of white column to speak better to leech because it's normal. And this is why I tell you I see that it's safe and it is normal for him to say this. There is nothing for him to apologize there. Why would he apologize? He's a time where and he's a press secretary of the president. And this is a normal thing for him to say. That is not new, it is in his blood. The only way he will apologize is to remove the blood from his body and replace it with a new blood that defines the right of women. That is what he wants to mean for us. Some people may write their stories right down there, but I will tell you one thing. If you respect yourself, as me, Akuac Wol, my respect comes first. You disrespect me, I will teach you a lesson that you will never forget in your life. And that is what it means. Respect me in order to respect you. You disrespect me, I will put you on your ground. Even if you are dead, I will wake you up from your grave and tell you who I am. Du keliaga ngal kia la ke feka kan kunya ke ga lu kriye ba banaga ka chito mur markun. Well, Jar, you need to wake up. Videos Jara big be ke arian kwa te ke ga here it is no more. These are women of South Sudan Murginde, which is new today. Remove it because the leaders are representing us. They quite jirata and work jam ka mur everywhere. You go to the office. You find him talking about sexual thing as if that is the only man with the with is the only man with the best double gulosh, you know, penis in the country called South Sudan. And you other men think that Ateny Weka's penis is representing all of us. And they do not work at Tinker. I collect you Ateny Weka you will represent a bun and open could be a bit cool. Now, when I try you carry a jack, where could I ride away automatic? Because Barmai to Jurapkum be Ateny Wek. I couldn't get you work road Barmach. I did, I know Barmach already. Now let a tank of we are eating, Yukuna, we're kin. Now let a tank a lot, you go walk on what kit up. Now let a tank get down, go walk, Kokulanganita, Kusurta, and Tikugam, because these are the women. Only if the women that are holding the bigger position in South Sudan fail to talk. And that shows that we don't have equal representation of women. Or the women's voice are not being heard or are not being represented in the right way. If these women that are in the country called South Sudan holding a bigger position fail to respond for the act of Ateny Wek, then they don't know the definition of being women. They were not representing us, but they represent their own interest. Somebody is going to be telling me that you are going to see the worse than this. You have not seen. Don't worry. What worse are you saying? The worst thing that ever happened to me was the death of my mother. The worst thing that ever happened to me was the death of my father. The rest are not worst. If you want to try me, I will double you. If you want to try me, I will double you with the madness that you are looking for. There is nothing worse compared to the death of your own mother. Nothing worse than the death of your own father. Especially the death of your mother that has been disrespected. The women being disrespected in your face as a woman. Then I will see when my mother died saying that you will have a better tomorrow. I wish like waking her up from her grave and tell her that it was all lie. There is no better tomorrow when we are being seen as a sexual object in the country called South Sudan. Watch out. You cannot be a leader if you disrespect the people you represent. You cannot lead the public when you don't know what the public want. The want of the public is not to grab the women while they are pussies. Now, you guys are writing, I'm not talking on my own behalf, because in my own behalf, no any rat that come close to me. No any rat. Not even any single silsi that will say close to me. I'm talking on behalf of other women who fail to make their voice sound louder. And I care on we're going to talk. This is Akuac Wol. Ah, no. I will put you in your mother's womb. Put it that in your asses. This is Akuac Wol. Nobody can ever say that I will rape Akuac, because I will find you and show you what the rape means. Nobody can say, Akuac, I'm going to teach you a lesson. Akuac, ever local, he la good that Roti Hagin Kula now when a little call like back a chat with book. Nayan and John Kakawega Bomur Markunich. It is not about me. Neither wait Yasharamit. It's not about me, it is about your mother's pussy that failed to respect themselves. Amur Markun. Mur Chekato good. Mur Nirkun. Near Nachiran, ye 1 pound. Karana Karatar 186 degree. Pakuik be and Yarko Bana Raigu. Acha mura kwa ngol. Lanu mura kwa kia kia ran kwa jagi kia kia ran benga chila lang. Mur chalu connect to piandi. It is connected to my heart. Acha mur biran tin kenyan to kala bana jual kala ngi ka pedi ya peta. Na chi go gan nyin dun tong ba pedi kai pada mok to. Pani to gana mong dun bakan chat ngu kana tatin. Ana kira le ge na kwa ji nan ko de tak. Tena kwa kin ka kwa chu lo kala kwa no. Do I look like a crying person? Look at my face. Do I look like a crying person? I only cry for one person, and that was my mom. And ever since she died, I don't shed tears anyhow, unless I want to be wishing you. Unless I want to see you have a bad thing in your life, that's when I will shed my tears. Or I want to bless you. If you are a good person and I cry for you, then you have my blessing. If you are a worse person and I cry for you, then you will have the worst in your life. So my tears are not wasted for nothing. I can't puke in a loin, but yo, and a Kachira, where a loin puke and you. And what you are doing, where I go. Julcia go, Julelemon get a Louis shoulder. There are anti can't talk by Bitigale, hey, I can't mind you. Nakia mind ya Jama, Nakia mind you. When a woman talk about Allah, mind you. It means that woman is already getting good and he has been served very well in bed. That woman will always praise his man. Kuna mwenjin entung jika benda bula where Nakia mind you. Oh, mind you enjoy a year always praise the Lord. That means he's carrying nothing but a gun with no bullets. Gun with no bullet. Awe kwa dia kwa jali yaka. Na chira le chul miaka go wala joro yo na le miaka go ngai brokun na la ka piwen ju puk pyar bi ko la chi mo le ga na chul mia. These are the women that are clapping for Ateny work. And these are the men that are clapping for Ateny work because they have nothing. Chin ka muran. Na pin ka chul ka Ateny work chul miaka chula ka gwa ba ka wel ka la ka gora le ken kwa chul ju kan go touch pi. He is not going to perform. Useless people who fail to perform in bed will brag about what they have. Ran muktunata yagwangi the weight of the of what he's talking about, the weight of what you are talking about. What's your stomach? You cannot come and present for us your stomach and you say what to me yankini kachul chatting a chachul kana. You cannot come here and convince me like a muga chanla tarpin. Like you are going to come here, where you can talk, you can cry. I am telling you what you are seeing is not. Ateny work has been misleading the public for years. There are natural again a law bala. Katala ting to come again, ting a chechul la tingin. Palkadene na ting diar, Kaguya yikin, Gloria and Dida Ngok, nothing of a yayin the mark, the idea of a canoe. Chemo and yay, guayan and ngok. What are the signs that are associated to the vomiting? Kak vomiting there in your life, it is either you have malaria or you have morning sickness as a pregnant woman. But if someone see a beautiful face and start feeling like vomiting, do you think he's a normal person? He's normally functioning, even his balls are functioning. I feel like grabbing, but grab a because for what I know, people with a bigger stomach, telling y'all. The chin into the berabana gorma kachin and use. Come on, Bala, why chin at the liben of Bana Quang, Butung, Yam Yal Kalelo or Kachot. Book Piano Kuduno, Lord Biro, the Wam and Wami. So those women that are praising Ateny work that hey in a way because I eka pimuka lamnya. Aka wikul bar. Only way that you will get it over them by like in a kaja be work. Not Ateny work. Aka jarot kabuela timbalela kaja o bar kaja marol bar bakanyalen in a bajale la kin to Ateny work at you will come out on this street like other women that have been passing on him. Tul mera Ateny tar aliu. Tulen chimyara Ateny tar kala aliu. Kiya Ateny no ya diar dang ke lo use, diar la ke lo use them. Belai no walai ni teng dia niar. You are the one I'm going to marry you. You are my life. Kunga dia betik belai no na chiti gam kulela iwa. And you ke mana bai. And you ke rala po. And you ke manda ni mwanjang. Let me go for him because I china rabi take ye na rabi be ni duar ben ka tut for 2 minutes. Ke Teresina, ana indi comes a dollar, ana indi mia dollar tata shilo for hotel. The next thing which siri no kulela, you know I'm a press secretary of the president. Your security, you need to watch out. Kalenyan door king could beat kayen. Na nyan mwanjang kalay no mina batiak. That is a thing that has been doing for many women. Atany wega la chin yirtin yat ela chin diar jang. Na you get thing ya kalela weka de ka masari pandu because they want to see. Masari ginu sudan ache ko will. And he will make sure the first 3 months is doubling the amount of money that you have. Masari kwa baya jwagi I will give you $10 win ala su kaloy mo ken acha ka pana ya na yege no ye rur ka ja yongalo kuleteng tu le du ka chiu ka mo pat mo chola tan wa ka mo ro pe because simply e lela e mo ye rur ka ja yongalo kwa ye $10 kum sumia dollar land shopping for 1 day. He's a good man. Hey, yaptan na be na ino be agwir ku gwir yup. And then I went for dukan ku ngadia kwa ni surkin ka ka lui tanyani bought me a lot of clothing. Because the women of today have been carried out by materialism. Material. Tenichia material kachia nye minkala kulela asunta taisiri no kuyin Josephina la sere de no. Book iba ban yonga te de la toka ke ganyan tu. Imba yok wa ba jamo gina lang appointment mu atengalo appointment in any progress in J1. What appointment? No any better media. No any better result or any progress of what is happening in J1 ever we have seen in the media. Press. Nothing. The press should go out and search for the thing, not searching out for the pussies. I hear Murke Birana la go nati Muranya to get the Engale conquer in a babuga in babu. Are you not kian to you can't talk kian? Bar in Chatim bar. But you could tell a quote. Na le ebu gala bear would look up below la de bu ku ka jiro gwa lo ka chugwa la nyu nya le kadang den tin ku yirtin ti mana ji ku yiro ku bi ku nyu ku le la tan wa ka gwa. You cannot empower somebody with empty bullet. Atany wa ka chak ba li ba ga lu empower we diar ku le la tan wa ka gwa ye kan ga ye ka gwa kwa chin empty bullet. Achira andia mu karnet ko kuite mo jen aya mu pa bugan ko le karnet ken mana ba podi buono ko kuite mo jen ala jo topin ku jo chok jala la den buro jala mo buro nok ken to. That is what happened. Aya la ko gwa ko ku chero tatin ku jo bana chat pin lung na lo jo la wel public yo le kata is already in my blood because he has been a song. It make it as a rhythm, a national anthem. Hano koi gwa every time na da jobana chal ko nyin biran jala ping ra la nyan de ra la nom tiang de ra lu ye one they are worried now. They have to be worried unless you are such a prostitute like a time work. Hadiara chula time work wa ping kan burani je klila ke la dente. These are the one writing things that they want to say because simply when they hear someone that is praising his kere etik ping bumura la nyut. Aya ping bumura la nyut. Lakin chula tai wa ga chule ku ping wa kwa kulera na ya jama. Oh, we know which one is carrying the real gun, the value, the weight of kind of a thing a man is carrying, a real man. You know that a real man, when a real man talk, you will feel him. Not someone that talk with the less weight. Like the way you talk is a less weight. I can't wait that one deal could book down in our standard as a coin one. Me as a younger coin one, I cannot put it in my standard. La tangwa kachija. La tangwa kachile la kachita and well kachile chun yang nating take a dear word. Boy do. And what a kayen kabu which? The chica could yard catch your warto like a broarto pelcapi. Kuyuka ke diar ko kimana pon ma jogwa le lock with Piel and go la loiserino. Kajam. Stop empowering fools. the failures, the people who will not face the real women, not just the she-goats. When a she-goat join hand with another she-goat, they are called goats, not being called human being. Ateny cannot be termed as a man. He's a she-goat, and it doesn't face a real women. The weight of a real woman will always be look at the way you define herself and how we represent herself. Na thiên từng thiên cái là vật thiên cái là cái gì yang quỳ chiến của ngô gan và yang ngọc ô bay đông bay ná vô đó mà từng thiên quỳ từng cái quay bia là pê là cái vô đông cái ngô. The what you doing when someone say deformed, what is missing? Chẹp cố đó. Ku Piel ma met ka tin to ko met ka chuk tin la na koi per ku ngok koi ku wai kri ben if you fail to give me all this. You cannot come here and tell us that look at Ateny wa ka jal o ga Ateny wa ke public figure Ateny wa ka la tar chul di te de pal ko ga ror pal ko because they koi white pal ke more ke chul pal nga. That what them be jala position kanich. Ulu resign. Kule kirma yare kacha gwaja kifaya. Nyen dien tuong chidong a chawi bi nyen der kan bi word ko padwe. Chal ke ajal. Go in peace. Lor pan Ateny dior baka kun ka jaba na tab diar war kacha ka gwaja ngor ka tiri bi ki dain tar. Ingor kin ngai dain tar pa da Ateny wek. We bi tita na la put be kala ke yen ka ngom ne ruare du ngom chima ta. Pala liya kunte radio Facebook itana ka yin ko inke yo wa kai wa ko nyata nya ka ko ki chul ka go ka ta aka yara antul mi de yarot ma ko wa ina tin yan den ka mi de yarot ku duk pin ku pela ke kwadu acha ka ba le ka bi ke ka tong ka kina kwa ngola lak ba kwa ya lu attack lak la de ke. Watch out. You will silence the voice of other women, but not the voice of people like Akuac Wol. Lanu na yan ke nyan kulo to barat ka ko la ka ruobi kala one by one. E yan tet and defend ten when Ateny wa kan ka chule la nin talaje. It will sleep there in the fridge. Wala in jatar talaje na lo ben be ini jod budong ke murutar. Angelina Ateny doesn't know what she's doing. Because now kwatiri wa kwa wa chire ka dom wallahi kula ikiri kula le ka kwa jeni che dom kula put be. It will be the story that you will never forget. Allah dam ko ku kar ba ku kwak to talaje chal ka ratin for 30 minutes. Na le ben be ka chula budu nyane je rod mar ke nyane ben bichinte ka yokte. This is where you will learn how to respect women. I take their love, kaka yiro rom, muj biad tiga rom. Karane nyane ye buat to kulela na take lom ten manya. Because we actually yaka peg in Sudan. We actually yak. Aleka ya chugwe yang aka gwach. Achin team gwai kwa junub. Achin atuel gwai kwa junub. Achin pit ya kwa junub. Ukajwal kun ake te nyir jang kwalel nyira chugwe hai sharamir kulu banar karabo wat karabum afartum galap tu bat kuma fara utan kurum era ben buwai kule ku tira ya wayo ka ji kai nyira chugwe ya igwe ka chia ufara enga kana waika enga kan ka wai. Ito no chu wek employment ba tina yera la wek ba ka bang nyir kan ka ba na wek ba buke ga tiep buke ga botar lon chi chul wala mur chi la. And then chu wek ba when did you brought for her the coolers? Chu man Indian coolies war ka bi ku bi bambu the railway. A wek tu nga we ka tar. Ku ko ja ting la ne ka de ben ku je ku ni ra nyin ku la ka nyira chi lao ai lao. Uka kwatira Ateny wa kwatiro lo ka chira ka ko ka chila. Ateny chiro lo ka chira li je wan. aliga la bubanga kai to ku nyang tun ku le kai kin to bu fruit bu kara ya ben tim ko kwa chi lwe la yan manan mun jo lan ti ke ba ke ga wet ku wet ka pin bi loin pin ngo ba lo cham nya ba na man chi ngi ko ke sa bu nen ben tu pin ba ra da gwa chi man wa re an chu mal man chi ngi ko wa ke game de lui dia la we dia ka che ti because the store of tea has become nothing. It is not tea anymore. It is just a story of chalka thiep na chi ben mo god ka le nga ka chi lao ngui na ba le nga ga gui kwa yi lao ku jala yi ne ya le na mukul yin juro lo yi na mukul di ta tin tul mu ror junub sudan Ateny work lo resign ba jal position kani. And before being your position, you apologize to women. You have to apologize. But like I had you Sudan, go warm, you get you learn me a gata. You could dangan will lie because they are common. Some of them that are full, they are willing to leave their men and come to you. Because a hero got something. A do a bear and bear in Kachi white or two. And what you call my young run go equal aber. I try to warn them. Run waras Piel and Ekalem and Wega Tinga Kaitan to Miaka can pick up Kulten. They never do that. What call my young? While a kid my yard was no bear pay. And what you can when the Akai can him, like a wire, where I can move the Benwala, you know, Yakapin really come up ping, then a check a jack ping and can and you are a bind. I can be the water won't be ping, be a war, a bind a quite on him, then a binder, Akaya jam, oh, wow, cute printer. Lu chi anh meet I can meet cái do along pin now we borrow down ngon mi no mukul ka kon nhai kin kang wal ba dup ku bi chun jala loser borrow jala ngomen ka chi do ngara nyan they are two different things ran nu nyan ran ai nyan tar kuran ai let kuran mukul we study science and I don't know how you get confused by men when you study science you did biology. Along different from testicles and kadang and penis. They are two different things. Kuna ara ba ngong tulmiak tulayakanu. Tula different from yan. Talay ram yan ditila gway tarkala kwe ja benga kege ja pupen ka ja ben diara yam yin ana mukul ana achayan tul. Tula different from the testicles. About a man about how long you told it quite call a book tulba for quite a being waiting. Rand the dinner but you mountain would take away. There a band of Kaika coins, Palma, Muka, Tulnum, the Pio. Now they are between Gualaka, Guato, Calaka, Pukun, Guala, who go what typing. These are two different people. When the advocate to Alia Kajira and work bend Wapana Yamni, who Jalkalewa at Jiramakeran, Chokope. These people are not politically fit, sexually fit. They are not there. When we talk about sex, they are not fit there in the sexual life. I check on on 20 katar sexual kaden de leka chola dog style kachi konka loy for less than 2 minutes ka go diawakul. Kale bare yin kainyalen. A man that you are the one going to perform sex to him is nothing but a useless man. I share when you live with one abandon, hey, Kachi Tainoy, while I at a lake and near Calabay within a year kuna Bible and near Kuna Kawai, and well at the article. And well, a kiki, dear young Guba, dear, I wouldn't take a white thing already. Lucky now we be around quite white color for sexual training. Bukan lu graduate kubunyan ken ka kam bukpe ka chupuro tara che chul len chupuro tar ka chupuro tare ro ngam kwa nyina nyan kuran ai nyan a che nyen no bana jod dia nyin bro da ngom kin ka diara ana mojana mukyu go and brag to the sister of Muslim gore Those people, they don't know different with a galgad mazip. Ma barfi na ja bugulo galgad shinu was zip shinu. So kaliyam shi lo mugore na walok tu gore. Because lozo shop gala ya baba ta jabe shinu ta jabe galgad ha da shinu ta jip tu zani. Gala da galgad mazip uzip kef zip sakar ma fa mishkala galgad da betu mufogo. Da ya waja betana Muslim gore. That is why when they hear man say ana indizibana kapam kakin walo akutayo rabuna jibu le kotoria betana. This is what happened. Kada you na mundare gadin bargusu zaman nutu folk, you will understand why Muslim gore is standing with a time. Tabal gom ya zub sakaru ya jurab ya malian dabu gulo galgad ya masik basal katir full. And this is why I say myself for 100 years, because they don't fuck women using their ache quite chul. Aya nyanti ga garan ka dole ku mer ke ga kadang ku choko muri ku le ga chiro man ku kwai wunter ku tej. That is why people like Muslim gore and other women that always rejoice anything that is sexually on hair, they will clap for it. These are the ones that you are seeing praising now. Simon Abui, these are the people carrying testicles. They will clap for them. I understand you. I understand your frustration. They are cheating and they are cheating. You can't have wedding. You can't bring a wedding. I tell you work a lot for freedom wall. While wedding, I tell you work a lot for anywhere. They are like a tiakano. Ranti can't hear wedding any value of a woman. Kunara and they are kangiko. Kumatun gulela matun all come kumu jua kuliaja quest kuliaja machigadam. Around the level when you man and one drinking go around with your value take the avocado. Jalk will yala tear ten hey, we are here. Watch out when you keep on writing nonsense, I will block your ass. Because my media is not for prostitution. Or for the people that are carrying junks in their balls and they start bragging that they are men enough. Ateny Wang must leave the office of the president because the president deserves respect. He fought for the country called South Sudan for 21 years. 21 years of his respect for women. 21 years of his respect for the country called South Sudan. 21 years of his respect for every equal right of every citizen in the country called South Sudan. And that is what President Salva Kiir means. A man who knows the right of a woman cannot be mixed together with a goat that failed to know the right of a woman. If you people want to support him, this is what the rebels do. The rebels want anything bad for the country called South Sudan. Anything that bring bad image, they will clap for it and will be like, oh, we love it, we love it. Anybody doing a wrongdoing, like Thomas Cirillo killing people, they clap for him and say that yes, Thomas Cirillo is our son, let him kill Dinkas, and it is okay for him to kill Dinkas. Because it's Thomas Cirillo and he's from Equatoria. Where Young Machar is killing people, creating wars, they clap for him and say Young Machar is our son, and let him be. They will never clap for anything good. They will never clap for anything that represents the country. Or anything that brings the unity for the people of South Sudan. Or anything that defines the right of any living organism that is in South Sudan. How would they clap? How would they say that Ateny Wang was wrong when they were seeing Thomas Cirillo skinning the women? Skinning women and they clap for Thomas Cirillo. And they say Thomas Cirillo is our son. How would they come here and tell you? When they are saying that if you are Equatorian, pick up a knife and kill Denka. Abdullah Bugarum, poison Denkas. How would they say something nice for the country called South Sudan? when they are the people behind the tribalism. They are people behind of killing of innocent people. They will never stand for the truth because the truth doesn't have value to them. They are used for killing the bloodshed. If it is for the future of Dinkas, thank God that he's already in the Equatorial region. We will keep him in Equatoria to fuck your women. Very good. Then we will leave the office. We build for him another office close to J1 and we'll deal with your women this time. Fuck them, you need for kusum. You guys will be happy. So Muslim Gora, don't worry. The next person to hear the news about will be your sister. Because now we make Dinkas aware, and when the Dinkas are aware, they will make sure they will castrate you before you talk. That's what you don't know. The Chimwanjang, when Denka Amul Bujak Buto tells them, I got to Gulu Denka Baja Butet, the man Denka Baja Gulezol got poo. It ain't it. The next hope your Ateny will use are your sisters. How about that? So it's good for you. Thank God we kick his ass out from Denka behavior. He's out from Denka land, Denka culture, Denka norm. Ateny will be living there. And he will join the next to you guys and fuck your sisters in a pleasure and will clap for you. Good job. Because for what I know, there are some of your cousins that have been fucked in silence. Simply because they give them a little has $100 and they will clap. Simon Abui, I understand your frustration, brother. You are the one that your wife always been helped by other sis brothers to go and fuck them for you. How would you be hungry at someone? So I understand your frustration. To you, I cannot respond to you there because you are nothing. It's a rajil mind exit. Then no rajil osima gal rajil de gini kubugul mara butana semid rajil jeran de gini kutama mamshilo bebulel. Mamshi jiblena jana. Nana naz macha kalin. Dan no nazal kan bugulu rujal mafi. Itu kumkan mafushin so ana bagdan it kala maker nuguleta ga to gul kala magiga. Ma ita inda hak to guru rujal kun mafushin. So continue writing. Itu mana as a Muslim god rujal mafi. It was not caused by unknown. It was because the men like you denied their righthood for being men. Bangkuru badum kunu rujal. Lugulu fu rujal ina anina kulu na chawin. Zol belum kashimbantolon betul anina kulu na chawin ya waledi. Mafi mara famalde. Mafi rajil famalde rujal mafi. So ya rujal mafi inda kumhak to gula time where is our brother continue to lead and everything. We understand that. Ateny is staying in what? He's going to stay, yeah. He's going to stay, but not in J1. He's going to stay in Equatorial land. He's going to stay there and deal with your Mundari women that always sell milk on the road. Balgag aunties, you know mom and mom. Those cheap products. How about that? I know he's not marrying no more women. You cannot call that person as a man. How you see me by sleep with Ateny? Why would I come here and talk about him? I sleep with a man, and Ateny is not man to me. Give me 1 second. Ateny ka chia mo chin ka yen balela na chirom ka ga Ateny. Chapi. Okay, you guys can come here. Bako, we got antabai. Ima tada ka kai ko vera angar ka ko kitong yan ke na ko kai le yir bel ke awe kan jito ka only 3 men out of all men that are watching me, only 3 people that are supporting Ateny work, that means I already won the case. Look how many people are watching. Aside from women and men, only 3. And they are here writing. So if only 3 men that are around say, well, we support, then the sum of them in Rujal Mafi. Ya Rujal Mafi, ana mind makum galam. Naze na matoded group of gay. Karika era na chiti kwa yikunteka go cop. What is the difference? He will defend. He will defend Ateny work because they have the same character. Ateny work formed and for him he fat. What is the difference? Kichidunga na anko ipet bro we declare it in Facebook and we will know they march together. Matot defend him because we got different. We got Tanyira na chitiki you couldn't tell in a cop. Demon by young Kayin cop. Era na muang bijin to formal kujala when a kade chair of the dude. A top blood, it is already in your blood that you fat and you puke and you poop. All these 3. You fat, you puke, and you do whatever, all kind of nasty thing when you see women. How would I come here and talk? Itu Kijana ka na think diar karana nya na to ake rule le wa ja. Rane to ngwan. Jal kala ga lu ya na ta bo ya le ka we. Kai ko tenare ko pi ka kwa yen chitin. They are here just to come and fight for us. You can just imagine road chino moken tok ba. Quạt chỉ đã thấy vậy, đang bảo thà ra mắt bảo là ngành gì one do that somewhere, bảo là cái gì one for rubbish. Đôi cái button cái một cún chú ở cái lewe cái gắt cái chỉ tar liak cún, cái khó cái quay dọc quá cái mặt cái roten vậy vậy có lẽ cái. You women, you deserve to fight for your right. The more you tell me I need to keep quiet, the more I will talk. You guys know me. I don't have time to keep quiet. I can go for 6 hours if you want. You never find the old skull of your grandmother until you find me. When you Samuel Abuyu farwe. Muslim gora shil to jirab kum when ma god shwa kalina dikum another dot tukum rujal zaman kana rabu gulu rujal ma fi ka wajal tukum bufuru tukolu matkum shan yafto kusum linas to jain da jitakti ne ya going the right. Yeah, it's the right because it's the right because you never know how to define your manhood, being a man. Zolya diduk zubu zere tak kadang give barak mudun ma tashu mara. Tabano gulu rujal na rujal ma fi awale dia ni na kulu na nasawin. Ani na kulu na nasawin ma ya da yara kat kum den na ya buyu. La buk fashal chane give le bullet tabak that give le bullet. Abuk magadir ya give le bullet. Tete jitak to give le bullet. Shawatin. Junub Sudan da ma bam sugube la waita. O ma bam sugube marasina magadro ya give be waranas. Ateny must stay in only outside J1 but not in J1. The answer is simple. And this will not tell me that Kir must go. You will never hear me saying Kir must go. Because Kir, I already defined you what SPLM was back then. Leave this SPLM that is mixed ya Rujal Mafi, Rujal Atlabara, Lupasad Mafushin for Jabade. Stand strong with him. Even if we stay 100 years, I already make our women aware. The Dinka women are aware. The problem is on your sisters that you are praising them that it's okay for us to be fed. The problem is not on Dinka women now. The problem is on you. Muslim Gore, that your village uncle, your village aunties need to be educated that you have a right. You cannot be fucked for free for money that belong to you. So it is okay for you to campaign for them. Gala jamaa zibatany wek mafu dinka dero ta jibu nyaka mubetakum. Nyaka murujal ya okti ya sunta. Ya meria. Ya munu amchi nyaka muzubetak da zima derinu. Amchi jibu guru ta jewan. Ya guru betakum tu kanas. It is a public money. If you give a tiny work teeth to say that it's okay, come and fuck our daughters, then it's okay. But for us, we dinkas. A picunion bay. Young council of elders will respond to a time work too. So yeah, Rujal Mafi, keep on crying. But not to me. For me, I already make my fellow women, dinkas especially, I already give them a clear message. We are the people, when you come mingling your balls with the money of South Sudan, I will eat that money in your face and walk away. You open up your balls, I will put you in your shoes. I can't I'd rather be fucked by a full blind man than being fucked by an half blind man that is denying for being disabled. Rana nyin ting tung na lel kale ka nadara chung nadara da nyin kole lizo ke ana che rana ran I am okay. Angwen ko gwai chor ji chor ben ba gwai yen. A jam bia le la na gwai ke cho. I think that girl will refuse a time work and a time work must leave the office of the president. He cannot be ashaming the president that fought for the country 21 years in respect for women. Yaka tawal yaka papa yaka Martin definition kitkan. Don't define it that they will have to do your women how to refuse. Not every woman can refuse. Tabira ambi twintin kulegin anang yai gwaya pa kweteng gwai ka makadile bugwal bertin. Not every woman has the same equal. Or how quite we value men by their weight. Nara ben ke rolo kala ke yeje ne kan lornum kala again please. Katai tarpin dana chechul please. Du baba yin bana gom china. Anchina gop la gwai mu. Quạt chi đã thành cái quạt cởi quay rồi là kiểu là quay. Unless you are a fool, that is where you will collapse and you say, "I think we are going to quay quay, chứ em quay quay chứ ao cái là quay."